Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is April 23rd, 2023, and this is my weekly market review. And this time I'm actually going to be reviewing the Dow 30. I usually don't do the Dow because it is the smaller of the indexes. It is a big boy, though I call it. It's trading at 33,000, almost 34,000. Uh, and the Dow is one of these indexes, since it is smaller. Um, the one thing that I noticed when I first started trading is how they move stocks in and out of the Dow. So I actually have an email alert set up to let me know when stocks are actually being moved in and out of any of the indexes, the Russell 2000, the Russell 1000, Russell 5000, whatever they have out there, the NASDAQ Composite, the NASDAQ 100, the SPY 500, all the different indexes that are out there. So, and the Dow was one of those ones that I kind of noticed that it can make some big moves intraday, a few hundred points because it is so big. So a few hundred points is a fraction of a percent. So it got where, I traded actually the future contracts and all, uh, and but those stocks can actually give you some pretty good setup, and that's one of the new things that I'm gonna start doing is actually doing some trade review on individual stocks that I'm trading and some that other people have recommended, and that's it. So pretty much, let's just go ahead and jump into this market review here. What I'm actually seeing on the Dow. The Dow actually trends pretty good, but it's a big boy, so it seems to be moving slowly, but these are pretty good ranges that you see on this thing right here. Because last year, 2022, when the market went bearish on us, it went all the way down below 3,000, all the way to a low of 28,000, and it has gone as high as now. That was almost a 10,000 drop from its 36,000, and also and pull back though probably over 80% of that, because it's at 28,000 to 25,000. I mean 35,000, and also it's just about back at its high, but it looks like it's a long way off. But really, it's not the way this thing actually moves. That's only that's a couple thousand, 2,000 away from its all-time high. So only being 2,000 away from its all-time high, it's been very bullish here in this last quarter, these last couple of quarters, and not very bullish, but it's been bullish in these last couple of quarters and stuff. And I don't have my moving averages. Oh, I do have my moving averages here, and it's been kind of just doji in last quarter and doji in this quarter. Let's zoom on in here and go over these charts right quick, and I'll be done with this. Have yearly pivots on here like I have on all my charts, and we're above pivot, so I expect the Dow to stay above pivot and maybe attack, this high by the end of the year. Looking at the big picture, really big picture. Um, so that's what I'm seeing here on the quarter. Here we're above on the monthly. We're above the 10. Last month. What is this? These are monthly candles. We got above the back in November. The Dow, end of last year had got into the bullish thing out of the whole bearish thing, and it didn't look as bad as the other ones, but it's been trading up here for a while, just kind of like waiting for the rest of the market to catch up. The Nasdaq is playing catch up, trying to get to its all-time high. The Russell is struggling. And the SPY I leave with Wally to talk about on Monday night. Join us here at Right Side Trading. Contact us and see if you want to learn more about what we see on the SPY. And I might start doing SPY stocks and doing some things around that too. I'm going to talk to Wally about some things. Right now here on the weekly chart, as you can see on the weekly chart, I'm not seeing that much because this doesn't have that much data. Let me switch this over to, let me see if the YM has more data. Yes, the YM has more data. You can see we're above the 50, we're above the 200. Everything looks good here on the weekly chart. and stuff. So again, I'm just looking at this thing. It is fighting. It's at a top. Uh, I got a top way up here. I don't know why I have it. I have it here where it turned down at, you know, back in 2021. Uh, as you can see, the drop was kind of different on this one. It got where it wasn't getting above the 50, got where it wasn't getting above the 50, but it broke the 50 back in November of last year. So that shows you, and it's been going sideways above the 50 and all on the weekly. So the Dow has been the one that's been trying to push this. They're trying to make it look like this market is actually in pretty good shape. The Russell is the one that nobody talks about. It's the big one that's making this market look like it's about ready to drop. And the Nasdaq is the one that's actually really trying to play catch up. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Dow. Let me stay on the Dow and take a look at this daily picture. And as you can see on this daily picture, we're fighting some tops right here. And we came up in here. We got some crazy looking dojis, and we've been got those lower highs and lower lows here. And the last day, Friday, actually was a green day on was it option expiration? It was actually option expiration on that day. So again, this week now, we need to just kind of like wait and see what this Dow is going to actually do. Is it going to get back on this running up and actually break these highs here? And we'll be looking forward to I'm actually see if it's going to get above 500, 34,500. Where is 34,500? Let me put an alert here, single alert. 00 and create. I want to see if the the Dow can actually get back above that level right there. And I'll be looking at that. And let's just take a quick look. Since this is my first time actually looking at this one here with you guys, I want to see what things look like here. I was looking for the market to drop way down here somewhere, and it never did on the Dow. If it was going to drop right now on here, we'll be looking at these tops right here. It's not like almost like 3450. It's actually a little higher than 3450. 3450. I mean, 350 is way up here. You know, and maybe that's where I should be looking at. I'm on the DIA. I'm gonna be looking at this level right here. Let me create an alert here. And I'm gonna drop it. What I'm doing. Let's do it like this. And create. Let's see if it can actually break that level. That's the level I'll be looking at here. Other than that, that's all I really want to share. I just want to try to set up some alerts here and some levels here, and I'll be doing some more drawings on here. But the Dow looks not truly healthy, but it definitely looks in better shape than the Russell with the moving averages and everything that we're seeing here. That's all I want to share at this time. Hope you guys having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.